everyone. Thanks to my mom for woohooing for my name. That was nice. I'm Monica. I'm the one that brought all of the 50-plus-year-olds to the rooftop. That was me. Yeah, 60-plus. I didn't want to be rude, though. I thought I would keep it, I don't know, nice. The reason I did this was because I do a lot of comedy in like grungy basements, right? But my mom's been really wanting to see me. So I was like, oh, a rooftop show, like that's so nice for her and her friends. Like they'll take an elevator up to the rooftop, you know, an elevator. And then I saw the video of how you get to the rooftop. And then I sent the video to my mom. And that's when I realized that my mom loves me too much, you know? Because she was like, don't worry, honey, like, I'll bring my own stepladder, you know? BYOS, BYOSL, bring my own stepladder. But yeah, I, you know, and she did all of this. She's like, I'm going to be training, you know? So I can picture her, like, on the Stairmaster, like, getting ready to walk up the stairs, you know, like, dun, 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 to watch her 29-year-old daughter do 8 minutes on a warehouse rooftop sponsored by drugs, you know?
Yeah!
Woo! Thank you. I'm an only child, so this is all she has. Like, there's no choice, you know? She's heckling me over how much she loves me. That's what's happening right now. But yeah, I used to be a socially acceptable member of society. I used to be a corporate accountant. Yeah, Jewish. Thank you. Thanks for the one woo. I appreciate that. And me and all of my accountant friends, we had this dream of getting hit by a car. Like, not hard enough where we would die, you know, but like hard enough where we could take some time off work, like paid. One day the dream actually came true for me. I was walking home from work and I did get hit by a car. Unfortunately, it just wasn't like hard enough, you know, to sustain injuries. It also happened on a Friday, which isn't ideal, because then I had the whole weekend to recover, you know? I think the best time to get hit by a car is probably like a Monday morning, you know? If that's something you're manifesting in your job. Yeah, thank you. The girl who hit me, she felt really bad, so she got out of her car and she was like, oh my God, are you okay? I'm so sorry. And I was like, it's okay, just try a little harder next time. I used to want to be a CFO, like work my way up the corporate ladder, but now I'm trying this new thing called happiness. Yeah. But like she just said, good luck, sweetheart. I need it. Like the roof is like one step away, honestly, from the jump. But yeah, I really just want to be like a white man who thinks he's responsible for his success. You know, like you see all these white men CEOs like accepting these awards and they're like, thank you so much, like I couldn't have done it without my team. And it's like, you're right about that, but like your team could have easily done it without you. They probably could have done it better and faster without you asking how to print a PDF every 5 seconds. If you couldn't tell, I'm single. Yeah, I'm single. Pretty obvious. But I think the reason that I'm single is because I go for like shitty guys, you know? And then I get into these relationships with these shitty guys and then we break up, but like I still miss them, even though they were shitty. But something that's been helping me get through is that I think to myself, like, there is no shortage of men that are ready and willing to treat me like shit, you know? Like there will always be a man that is like willing to talk to me 24/7 while he has a girlfriend, you know? What did you say? Form a line. Honestly, form a line down the fucking rooftop, and that's the advice that I've been giving my friends too. They break up with these shitty guys, and I'm like, honestly, like there is a lineup of men waiting to fight with you over meeting their friends. Like you'll always be able to find that. Like, you know the song like It's Raining Men? You know, like It's Raining Men. Yeah, hallelujah. It's like, it is raining men, they were right, but they forgot to say that it's like that acid rain, you know, like that chemical rain that like burns you, makes you like grow another finger, you know? Yeah, I think one of my strong suits is revenge. I'm really good at revenge because it's like a lot of guys that I've dealt with in the past, you know, like they really wanted to be stand-up comedians, they tried and they failed. So like every time I get on stage, it's like also like a fuck you to them, right? Thank you so much. Jews and the Italians can both cheer on that one. Fuck you to men. But it never feels like it's enough, right? And I was talking to my therapist about this, and she said, Monica, your true happiness is not going to come from the downfall of others. And I was like, honestly, I don't think that's true. You know? Like, it's like, I think that my true peace and happiness will come from the recession of my ex's hairlines. That's where I think, it's like, I think once all of my exes are bald, I'm gonna be so fucking at peace, I'm gonna be like the fucking Dalai Lama, you know? Like, every time their hairline moves back, I move forward in life, you know? I used self-tanner recently. Do you guys know what self-tanner is? Yeah, I used self-tanner, and I ended up looking like a white t-shirt that got tie-dyed brown. And then I hooked up with this guy, and I was like, hey, I used self-tanner, and that's why I look like a white t-shirt that got tie-dyed brown. And then I took that whole story that I just told you guys, and I posted it as the review online for the product, you know? 3 out of 5 stars. Have you guys ever seen those crazy product reviews, though? Like, it's like, I saw this one product review of this girl, like, wearing, like, mascara perfectly intact, but she was, like, so sweaty. And she was like, I just had the best 2 hours of sex of my life, and, like, this mascara stayed perfectly intact. And I was like, honestly, people need more social anxiety, you know? But, like, at the same time, like, I would buy that mascara, you know? It's a pretty solid review. There's also this, like, sugar-free candy, and if you look at the reviews online, it makes people, like, have uncontrollable shits. So it's like, you'll read the reviews and someone will be like, I ate this candy and I just like shit my pants on the freeway. Like I couldn't hold it in, you know? And it's like, it's so weird because we all have social anxiety. We can't talk to each other, but then we can get on the internet and be like, oh yeah, I took a shit on the 407, you know? Okay, I'll end you guys with this one. We like the poo. Okay, speaking of poo, you guys know in every house there's like the serious toilet and then there's like the for show toilet, you know? And it's like if your dad gets up like during dinner and goes upstairs, like you know it's serious toilet time, you know? Thanks, Mom. My mom says that's true. That's a good joke. And as guests, we don't have access to the serious toilet, right? Like we just have the for show toilet. So in conclusion, I think that's why we all have stomach issues and we should all just stay home. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night.